Hello guys, today I'm going to show you my new vacuum I got from Ryan, better known as U5096. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. But I got this vacuum off him, got it off eBay, and I went to pick it up last night, which was Sunday night, Sunday the 8th, and it's pretty nice. Let me just go and get him. He's quite an early one. So there you go. What do you think of that, guys? It's a 1983 pneumatic NV200. This is not. It's quite an early variant of the NV200, but not the earliest variant. This is probably the third generation, I believe, of the NV200. It's had. I stripped the lid down and cleaned that. But it's pretty clean. It's a bit scuffed and stuff on the top, but it's a 34-year-old vacuum cleaner. What do you expect? I've taken the diffuser out of the back. I just simply didn't like it. Thought it looked ugly. I've got a switch there. I'll try and get a black one if possible. It's got the turbo port, and it's got the hook. Surprisingly, I don't know if that's a replacement or the original Ryan. I don't know if you could tell me. It's got the handle. It's quite, I love the sound of them when they go down. NV200, it's a 680 watt motor, 800 watt max, so it's quite an early style. It's also early because it's got the chrome centered casters on it, which I've probably only ever seen one other machine. A couple of other machines only had chrome casters on, and that was in the Pneumatic Museum. So it is the cable. I think this is probably, yeah, it feels like the original cable. It's rubbery. The plug, which is not the original. I'll probably put a white MK on that, just so it looks a bit more vintage, to say. In Ryan's video, he didn't show you it inside, so I'm going to show you inside. Here's the two clips. They're different to the normal Henry clips nowadays. They've got two holes instead of the one in the middle. So here's under the motor unit. It's pretty clean. There's a bit of dust in there, but who cares? It's got. It was used for plaster, I believe. The motor's full of plaster. What I like about these, they sit flat on the floor, so they can work on them properly. So right, we'll put that over there, the right way up. Also, it has a slight crack in this side, but Ryan has tried to glue it, but the glue's just dried. It's gone a bit turd, so never mind about that. It's got the original red filter, but you never guess what? It's got a metal cage in it, so that's pretty cool, to be honest. I've never actually seen one of these in real life. The Pneumatic Museum must have had one of them. The first variant. I believe the first variant was all red. The top was red. The name was in black. I believe Ryan had one of those as well. And it had no turbo port. Then they brought one out which was exactly the same, but the top was black. It had no turbo port, and then they brought this one out with the turbo port. So there's only a slight few changes, really. I believe this is one of the first variants of the Henry. I believe the Henry was in production then. This is the more commercial, but it's one of the very first Henry style machines. But anyway, got a nice paper bag in there. Yeah, it looks fine in there, nice and clean. It's got a few bits of dirt in there, but it's fine. There's a bit of crap on the inside there, but I suppose I'll probably get that out with something. Also, the nuts were quite loose, so I tightened them up as well. So we'll put this bag back in. It's my watch beeping. There we go. It works quite well now. You probably didn't hear it being shut off in Ryan's video, but it had the usual 80s and 90s bearing noise issues, so I sorted those out, dry bearings, and it works a treat now. I've also blown the fans out. The fan that I could get to. I don't bother taking fan cases off from these dual fan motors. So it's put it over here. I don't have the original attachments, as I said, so we're just using this cheapy hose and tubing floor heads, which I just have. So why not? There we go. So the hose goes on there, and the tubes up here. Actually, I'll turn these around because they're quite tall, and I'm only a short guy. I'm 5'3", I think. So there we go. So we'll plug him in, shall we? Also, I removed the suppressor. It didn't blow up or anything. I just took it out because I'm one of those people that are paranoid about suppressors blowing up. So I just take them out in every vintage or old vacuum I get. So I know even I take them out in new Henrys. So that's how thing I am. But anyway, plug it in. He runs well, actually. I haven't used him yet, actually. I've only just turned him on briefly and put my hand on the front just to judge the suction, to be honest. But I've had 3 different machines with this motor, so I know what the suction's kind of like. But anyway, so here we go. Quite powerful for my people. It's perfect. Air coming out the back's quite warm, but I'm not going to use it a lot, so I don't really care. It's just for display purposes, really, this one. That's all I really wanted it for, display purposes, and just, yeah. I've wanted a HVC for ages, so I think this one will just suit my collection perfect. It also goes with the older machines I have in my collection now. I've got this, I've got the Cream Henry, the nv200, the Henry Turbo, the Nuvac, well, I've got 2 Nuvacs. Goes to my kind of rare collection, if you say. But yeah, it's pretty nice cleaner to have, to be honest. Funny enough, all my machines have got their cable hooks, and non-rewind machines that actually have cable hooks have the cable hooks, which is good. Which I thought this one would be missing as it's so old, but obviously not unless it's a replacement. But anyway, there it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed this vacuum cleaner. It's a nice cleaner, and I've wanted one for actually ages. So also, Ryan, is this the original face? Because it looks a bit cut out, to be honest, but I don't mind if it isn't. As long as it's got a face on it, I don't even mind if it doesn't even have a face, to be honest. But anyway, so there was my nv200, correct myself. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.